Hey guys, my name is Emily and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 4. No, Five Nights at Freddy's Night 4, not Five Nights at Freddy's 4 because that's a completely different game. So yeah, I decided to stream this game because I haven't streamed it in a while. There are just so many games that I need to either start streaming or need to finish streaming. I think Minecraft Story Mode is probably the most consistently viewed series on my channel, and I definitely need to keep doing that. But it's on a different console, and I can't record it like screen record or live stream it like I do with my PlayStation games. Since it's on Xbox, I have to record it with my phone, in case you haven't noticed. And that is not the best. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna start streaming Stray. The whole situation with like having a console, having like privacy, you know, it's so difficult to so it's just so difficult to like stream, and then there are people in here just sitting here watching me talking to myself while I play a game. Yeah, it's just a little bit hard, but we'll get there. Soon enough, I'll have my own space, hopefully, and videos can be as regularly as I possibly do them. So anyway, I better if I press new game after completing 4 nights at this place, I'm gonna be so sad. Um, so before I begin, I just want to go through some things. So I might be streaming night 5. It depends on how this goes. There will probably be jump scares. I'm pretty sure Freddy starts moving. I might run out of power, but I have a strategy that I think will work. I've tried to do a bit of research before the video rather than like last time I stopped the video to try and like look for information. And I think that the whole key to it is to obviously check the camera and lights like sparingly enough so that you don't use up all your power, but to keep an eye on Foxy and Freddy. And I think I need to check. There are a few trophies that you can get for the fourth night, and it's a little different. It's not just like completing the fortnight. Okay, so yeah, there is a trophy for obviously completing the fourth night, but we also have no running, which is keep Foxy from escaping during night 4. That's gonna be that's gonna be a little bit tricky, just a smidge, you know. Yeah, so this is gonna be so difficult for me. I'm pretty sure the whole thing is that I'm pretty sure it's like um you don't necessarily have to be okay. How'd you how'd you muse? Okay. No. I think the whole thing is you have to keep looking at Freddy, not Freddy looking at me. Stop doing that, Freddy. You have to keep looking at the cameras enough so that he won't move. And I think Foxy won't move as long as you're looking at the cameras. I think I just need to keep the camera on Freddy. He keeps looking at me. Stop looking at me, please. Why does he keep doing that? Someone is here. Oh, I hate playing this game. I think I when I was playing like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which I also have, it wasn't it wasn't as bad because there are so many things to keep a check on. Like literally, you have to put up the mask, wind the music box, flash the light. It's just it's a lot of things to have like going on. And I feel like the fact that there are so many things going on, what the oh my gosh. I just heard like a knocking in the background and I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's the animatronics, they're here. Yeah, this is why I'm just not meant for these kind of games. I don't even know why I started streaming this in the first place. No one wants to see me pausing the game all the time. I think I know what to do. I think if I like turn down the volume a bit, like this is why I can never play Five Nights at Freddy's 4. That's literally relying on sound, and then the jump scares are like loud as heck. So yeah. Um. So yeah, I guess we keep going. But I heard like a knocking in the game, and then I heard a knocking in the background, which is the washing machine. Yeah, this is why I don't like playing Five Nights at Freddy's alone. Luckily, it's daytime, and no one is watching my stream right now, so I feel very lonely. But if someone comes, then it'll be appreciated because I won't have to be jump scared alone. You know what I mean? Um, I'm just looking at like other trophies that I'll probably never get, like complete the custom night on the hardest difficulty. That is a game. That is a night I am never playing because how am I supposed to do that? I can't even. I'm too scared to like. I suppose you see my reasoning behind it is what time is it actually in the game? It's still 1 a.m. I am 80%. That's not bad. Um, my reasoning is it's like I find that if you're with Five Nights at Freddy's 2, like I said, there's so much going on that you don't really have time to be scared. In Five Nights at Freddy's 4, I keep saying Five Nights at Freddy's 4 because I literally looked at night 4. In Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the whole point, and a little bit in like the other two games, I think Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and 4 were the same. There wasn't like maybe not so much three because three was you had the ventilation and stuff like that. But Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is just you solely sitting there looking at the camera, closing doors and turning on lights, which is relatively simple. And there's it's yeah, you have four, technically five different animatronics to keep an eye on. Really just four. And it's so it's just the scariest part isn't the jump scare. It's the ambience and the lead up to the jump scare, I think, that is like the scariest part. Which is why I don't find Five Nights at Freddy's 2 as scary. I just find it annoying. Especially because, it's just so hard because sometimes certain animatronics pop up together and it's like Foxy and the music box needs to be wound, but I don't know, Toy Bonnie has come out of the vent and is in your office, and you have to put on the mask. So you're literally done for, especially if Balloon Boy comes. I spent so many nights trying to get rid of Balloon Boy, and I was, oh, Five Nights at Freddy's nights, obviously not like real nights. Um, I spent so long just trying to figure out why Balloon Boy wouldn't go away when he was standing in the office. And it's because you have to catch him when he's in the vent. Otherwise, you're done for because he'll take your flashlight battery. I'm just I'm yapping because I'm just trying to psych myself up to continue. I find talking very therapeutic. Not sure how viewers feel. Listen to me um talking, but I just find that when I'm nervous, I talk a lot to try and distract my brain, but I'm able to, you know, I'm able to concentrate in the game as well, of course. I can multitask. Anyway, um, I think I'll continue. Okay. I don't know why, like, Freddy keeps kind of looking at me every now and then. He's probably like, can you stop looking at the camera so I can move? The answer is no, Freddy. Yeah, I think. This is not. I don't know if I'm using the camera and the lights too often, but I kind of need to keep checking the camera quite regularly. I kind of need to look at Foxy and see if he's moved, but I'm just terrified that, like, if I spend too long, I can't see all of your comments, Sasha. I'm sorry. It's so weird to remove the tablet. Ah, yeah, imagine this in real life. Maybe the easiest way to beat the game is to walk out of the exit. That's what I would do anyway. I just run. Actually, I wouldn't apply for the job in the first place. Why hasn't I'm kind of worried that none of them have appeared. Where are they? Not that I don't really want them to be here, but um, you missed me talking for ages, by the way. I was too scared to continue because I heard a knocking noise. Ah, I switched the camera. No. Oh, how did I do that? Okay, let's get back into my room. In. I can hear footsteps. The third game. Hmm. Yeah. I think the third game's jump scare. I personally find the third game the scariest. But the jump scare for like Springtrap is kind of a bit. He just walks up to you and makes a face. Which is kind of, you know. Okay, 3 a.m. Oh, still so long to go. I can hear footsteps again. I forgot how to close the door. Yeah. Sorry. The third one has William Afton, who yeah, he made uh actually no, he didn't make the robots. I think his like okay, wait a second. Triangle is to yeah. I forgot how to open the door. I think it's triangle. It's not square. Oh, it's X. It's X. Okay. So yeah, no, yeah, William Afton is Springtrap and he is the Yellow Bunny. or the yellow rabbit, not the yellow bunny, because the yellow bunny sounds cute and he's not cute. Um, but he didn't create the animatronics. I think he just like designed them. But his partner, Henry Emily, great last name by the way, um, he actually made the animatronics, I think. Huh? Who is a birdie? There are no. No. The yellow birdie that you see is Chica. That's not William Afton. Uh, William Afton is a rabbit. Well, he's dressed up in a rabbit suit. The rabbit suit is like from his first. Yes, Afton. The yellow suit is from his first, like, Freddy Fazbear's location, and that's the suit that he like wore. Those were that and another costume, which is Golden Freddy. Those ones could be like worn, and that suit was what he used to disguise himself in to kill the children, which is like how he lured them, which is just it's just I hate thinking about it so much. But he got killed by the suit because the suit had spring locks in it, which is a kind of mechanism that was how they were able to move without anyone in them. Like they could be worn, but they could also be animatronics. And he got killed by them because I think the spirits of the children, yeah, the spirits of the children like tried to catch him or whatever. And he started sweating because he was nervous. And the water from the spring locks was. It's not early to speak. It's been what? Just less than 10 years since the games came out. It's not like I'm spoiling. We didn't reach that game. We will never reach that game. I'm not playing it. I don't want to play it. It's too scary. I might play the second one, but I can't play the second one because it's too difficult. Can't get past the fourth night. Anyway, I need to focus on this night. So yeah. I don't know, I might play Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Maybe, but I don't want to play it on my own. It's too scary for me. I don't know what it is. I think that's nearly the scariest one. That or Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I just don't like him. He's so creepy. He looks at the cameras and he hides from the cameras as well, which is kind of a bit. How can it be even more? Wait, what? How can what be even more difficult? Or what are we speaking about? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's 2? Because there's so many. Is it like, I think there are 10 animatronics. You have to keep one of them away from you by winding the music box. You think the first is imbalanced. You would need to see the second game. Actually, download it. Download it and play it and see how difficult it is. You have the four original animatronics, which are withered, which are in a different room. You have the four new animatronics from the new location. You have the puppet. You have Balloon Boy. You have Golden Freddy. So what's that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 11 animatronics. Uh, 11 animatronics that will be trying to get you, and like a few of them have specific ways to get rid of them. Like Foxy, you have to flash a light, and Blue, like most of them, you have to wear the Freddy mask, and then for the puppet, you have to wind up the music box, which is in a different room, so you have to keep looking at that camera. I can't get past the fourth night because it's just so difficult. I explained a bit of it in the earlier in the stream because yeah, I explained my my thoughts on that game a little bit earlier. I just need to go. I need to go into my stream because I can't actually read all of your um comments. How does this game get so many games? Because he Scott Cawthron, I think that's his name. I always get confused by his surname. Um, he's just like I don't know. The first game was such a success because nothing was really made like that before. It was kind of a new idea, and the fact it was so scary yet so simple was just just I don't know, revolutionary. I don't know. I never played it when I was younger, but I just remember being scared by it. After the second, I don't know. I guess he just felt there were more stories to tell. No, Security Breach is mediocre. The final game, I think it's Five Nights at Freddy's 6. That had a good ending, I think. No, I would disagree. Yeah, some games I wouldn't like, but I think I like it. Um yeah, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's got a kind of it's just I just like simplicity sometimes in video games. Um but the final game, Five Nights at Freddy's 6, it was supposed to end, well, the supposed final game that had a good ending, which I should show you. I thought it was a good ending. And it was like it made more sense to leave it at that than make more games after that. But he made more games after that. I'm not sure if he did it, but he should have left it there. And yeah, uh, I don't know. I don't like Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Anyway, I need to stop chatting. I need to continue. Um, ooh, okay. No, thank you. What? Chica, you were there a second ago. Oh, why did you come back again? Chica just walked away. And then she was like, nah, I've got unfinished business here. Okay, it's 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. Oh, it's 5 a.m. Please, okay. The thing I can hope for, kind of, is that I just run out of power. Yeah, that's William Afton. Chicken. Chicken Afton. It's not, but you know. That is Chica. Chica the chicken. Oh, please, please. Freddy's. Yeah. I mean, if I just kind of, well, Freddy might kill me if it's not timed. Woohoo! I did it! Yay! I should have gotten 2 trophies for that. I should have gotten 2 trophies for that. I kept Foxy from running. I did! Woohoo! Okay, I'm happy. Um, so that strategy worked. So the key thing is you have to keep your eye on Freddy, and as long as you keep your eye on Freddy, uh, Foxy, as long as you check the camera, Foxy will think you're checking the camera, like his camera, it'll still count. You don't have to look at him. So keeping your camera on Freddy is the safest option. But since we're on night 5 now, I'm guessing that Freddy is going to take a lot more camera checks to stall him because every night the aggression levels of the animatronics go up. You were killed mostly by Foxy? Did you check the cameras? Did you check the cameras often enough? Because that is the simple fix. At least Foxy's jump scare isn't. Hmm. Yeah, he just Foxy just like he just runs down the hall and he looks in the door. I think his jump scare is like the least scary. Kind of. And uh because he had such like a friendly kind of looking jump scare, kind of. Like he didn't come up into your face and like scream at you like the other three do. Yeah, he runs, yeah, but there was a theory before that Freddy's the least. Yeah. You should listen to the different sounds that you should listen to like the different sounds in Five Nights at Freddy's. And there's one really disturbing one that I haven't heard, thankfully, because I haven't been jump scared by Bonnie or Chica yet. But it's like a sound that if they get into their office, it's like this moaning sound. It's really creepy. You should listen to it. It's so I think that's scary. Foxy's yeah. Uh, I think that is, but it's scary when you think about it. Um, that yeah, he you can actually see him running. But I think it would have been scarier if he jumped at you, like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Foxy does. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 doesn't run, but he jumps at you, which is his jump scare. I think it would be scarier if Foxy ran down the hall and jumped in the door instead of like looking in the door as if to say like, "Hi, shall I play the fifth night? Should I do it? Should I play the fifth night? Yeah, literal jump scare. Fifth night is gonna be. I was hoping you'd say no. I'm definitely gonna be jump scared for this. think there's no point. Oh, listen to this call. Listen. So, the phone guy who's been talking to us all week was killed. I I muted the call last night because I wanted to focus. What is this satanic voice? That is, I think, Golden Freddy. Oh, you don't want to get the Golden Freddy jump scare. I think that's probably the scariest. He sits in your office and then and then if you don't put your camera up, he'll go into your face and scream, and the scream is really horrible. Um, but Golden Freddy, I think it's theorized that he killed the phone guy who talks to you because you could hear his scream at the end of the last call. And uh, I just like to imagine that it's like when you think about it, Golden Freddy, the golden animatronic bear, he recorded this voice call, this like voice message, like the phone guy did. So I just like to imagine that he's like talking trash to you down the phone, but you can't like hear him because he's got this like satanic voice. So he's like whoa, 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 down the phone, and you can't understand him because he's got the satanic voice. And the rest of the animatronics are just like egging him on and being like, "Yeah, you tell him." But I can't understand a word they're saying. Um, but Guy is not in building. He was though. He said he said in the beginning that he was working in the office before us. He's not in the building because he's dead. He could be in one of the animatronic suits. He could be stuffed into that because that's what happens when you die. And the washing machine is finished. Woohoo! I think that's the scariest haul ever. The Freddy jump scare when the power goes out and he jumps at you is the least scary because you know it's coming. But mm, the jump scare when he just comes in the door, that's pretty scary. I heard a weird noise. I don't know if it was like the kitchen or if it's the sound the animatronics make when they're like outside the door. Um, yeah, well, no wonder you think Freddy's jump scare is the least scariest because that one is like, I agree, that one isn't very scary because you know he's gonna like jump scare you. But mm, I think the one where he jump scares you just by coming in the door like the rest of them do, I think that's scary because I don't know, Freddy's a scary guy. Ah, yeah, Chica's in the kitchen. Okay, that's fine. night did you get to, by the way, on your playthrough of Five Nights at Freddy's? Because I don't remember if you said and I forgot, or what. How far did you get? Yeah, but like what night did you stop playing at? Ah, come on. You gotta be kidding me, right? They're both here. Screw both of you. Draining my power. Great, I think I'm gonna run out of power in this game. You had the moment where they were both at the doors. Oh, it's just so annoying because, like, what am I supposed to do? Chica's back in the kitchen again. Chica's hungry tonight. I feel like I'm using too much power. No. I'm surprised that I've managed to keep Freddy from... No. Great. I've just... I'm surprised I've managed to stop Freddy from moving. And Foxy for that matter. See how easy it is? It's as simple as that. I've heard people say that Five Nights at Freddy's on console isn't the best anyway. No! And I never used the lights? What do you mean I never used the lights? I did use the light. Or, I'm guessing you don't mean the door lights. Under closing... I did. This is what I'm using all the time. Yeah. I am using them. You can see the hallway lights up. Sasha, if you use too much life's power, you're going to die from losing battery. I know what I'm talking about, okay? All you need is zero point 0.5 seconds of usage, okay? All you need is a quick little tap, 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 and then you're finished. You don't need to. Yeah, I know. It is dumb, but I mean, that's kind of. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, you you don't run out of power from using the cameras, but you do from using the lights. And if you run out of power from using the lights, then you're gonna be like pretty much done for because you need that for Foxy. No, don't do this to me, Bonnie. I'm so close. 5 a.m. again. I'm actually surprised at myself. I'm playing like a pro. Freddy has not moved because of my superior skills. I have no idea how this is happening. I thought I would get jump scared easily. Maybe I can do the hardest night. Maybe I can. What do you think? Like, the hardest night is practically impossible, probably. It's not impossible, because obviously the people have done it. But I've watched people play it, and I'm just thinking, like, on console, that's gonna be... Yeah, I can try. And Bonnie is back. Yes! I made it! I'm gonna be fired from my job, I think. Am I? Am I gonna be fired? Yay! Oh no, I'm not fired yet. Okay. $120. Again, 3%. Yep. Mike Schmitz. That is an important name, okay? Mike Schmidt. You need to remember that name. Well, I tried a sixth night. Technically, I said on my stream that I would only play Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Yeah, only 100 plus bucks. Yeah, 120 for that whole week. Someone did the maths on it before. I can't do it like in my head right now. No. They're not joking. Severely underpaid. In the second game, I'm pretty sure someone got their head like bitten, their frontal lobe of their brain like bitten off. In the second like location. And they were still open. They didn't get closed down. Like you heard it in one of the voice calls, the earlier ones in the week. Five Nights at Freddy's is not responsible for death or damage to person, and a police report will be filed after 180 days or something like that, when the place is thoroughly sterilized. So basically, we're not going to we're going to clean up the evidence and make sure it looks like nothing happened. But then after that, you can check and see, and you can look for clues and things like that. How was this place still open? I think it kind of the whole point was that it was supposed to be ridiculous because it's kind of cartoonishly stupid how they were able to stay open like with all of the stuff with killings and missing children and odor, people complained about odor coming from the animatronics because why? Because there were children stuffed inside of them, children bodies. People forget how disgusting and disturbing this game actually is when you think about it. And there are literally children who are, I don't know, their children like play these games and they don't know that, yeah, it's just, I mean, the only kind of closure you can get is that the guy, William Afton, is like basically in an eternal hell of like being tormented by all of his creations, which is Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Nights. So he's basically, you know, one of the person who possesses Golden Freddy is the one who's like basically torturing him for eternity for everything he's done. And it's like you're playing as William Afton in hell, and every single animatronic he's ever created is in that hell. So he's subjected to having to survive against all of his own creations, like over and over again, basically. Well, yeah. I mean, I think I might. You know what? We'll give the sixth night a try. Why not? I don't even know what the whole. What am I trying to say? I don't even know what the strategy is behind this night. And I'm surprised that the last night Freddy didn't move at all. Because I was really expecting for him to be like having to move more because his aggression is up. For some reason, when I'm pressing the button to turn off the light, it's not turning off. Oh, come on. I've gone past the point of being scared of like them being at the door. Just need to focus on my strategy. Not keep the lights on for too long. Why isn't it? This is gonna put me into a panic if it doesn't stop. Stop. Come on, just turn off when I tell you to. Are you still here? Because you're very quiet. There will be the you will unlock the custom night, which means that you can change the difficulty. And basically how you properly beat the game is by setting each of the 5 animatronics to 20, like level 20. I don't know, you've asked it before to me. The nights get longer as well. So it's like that's what adds to the difficulty as well. Oh, he just appeared. What? Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Doesn't matter. We'll go away. Okay. This is going surprisingly well. I just needed to get to 5 AM before I reach 10%. I know I just needed to stay to get to 5 AM. Okay. Once it gets to 5 AM and I'm above 10%, I think that's okay. Imagine if I end it on 3% again. I thought it was way harder to keep Freddy in place, but it actually isn't, because, the secret to it is basically just keep your camera on him. I'm surprising myself. just sit here. And some days, yeah. Now, Freddy, please. Oh, finally, okay. Night 6 complete. I've earned overtime $120.50. Wow. What is overtime for one day? Yeah. See? It happens in life. So that means that I can set each level, like, you know, music is louder than me. Oh, okay. I don't know why that is, but it shouldn't be. Will I show you something? Actually, you might, I want to show you an Easter egg that you may or may not be scared by. Just need to, Okay. I need to just check and make sure. So if we set the animatronics to this specific pattern, 1987, just brace yourselves. That was it. But I thought that was a bit longer, actually. That wasn't very scary. But yeah, that's Golden Freddy. And I think 1987 was some kind of, bite. I think someone got bitten by something, because there's such thing as the bite of 87. Anyway, I'm not doing that now because I think that is for a different video. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah, maybe a year. Anyway, thank you for watching. It was very fun to experience night 4, 5, and 6. 3 nights, which I thought I would never do. But yeah, it was fun. It was interesting, and that's all for now. So I'll hopefully start streaming Stray, finish that, and finish Minecraft Story Mode, and then I'll start streaming other games. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.